But it doesn't hurt me now.
Taking one, taking two, so everybody in the shot. Okay, we're filming.
What we're filming?
Oh, is this a film?
Hey YouTube.
Hi.
I'm a bit nervous.
I thought this was a picture. Obviously it's not.
Damilola, as you know.
Kevin.
Do I say my name or
You
my
have to say your
Instagram?
name. No, I'm gonna put your Instagram name as well.
Junior. Hi.
And
Tochi.
Touch me.
I beg your pardon.
Mr. Hot Chocolate.
He's Tochi, guys.
Tochi.
Yes,
Touchy.
Well, you can call
That's
it
not a
Touch.
nice name. So guys, I decided to come together with my good friends for us to talk about a very interesting topic. So as you guys know, it's a bit weird to say, but I'm just gonna say it. We're gay, fabulous boys that live in London.
Sisters of Mary.
Bitches.
And we deal with several issues and problems. And being the fact that I have came onto YouTube with showing you guys how to do makeup, talking about my personal life and etc. I thought it'd be very interesting to bring my friends along with me so we can all discuss our mutual problems we have dating in the UK, in London, because we've all have like interesting experiences with men and just in general as a gay individual. So yeah, I think the best way to do this is we're all going to introduce ourselves.
Okay.
So as everyone knows, I'm Damilola, but I will repeat my name again so you know how to say my name and also you know who I am. I'm Damilola, I'm 21 years old, and yeah.
I'm Kevin. I'm 19 and I'm from London.
I'm from Nigeria, London in America.
Oh, but my background's Ghanaian.
Yeah.
I'm Junior. I'm 15 and I'm from...
Really?
15! My person is 15! Not even 18.
I'm 26 and I'm from London.
Where in London? Background.
Yeah.
I'm from East London. New I'm General Plasto.
Background.
But what, are you Nigerian? Are you African?
Oh no, I'm not an Afrikaner. I'm from London. I'm a British citizen.
Okay, your parents' background.
They were born here. British citizen.
He's Nigerian.
Nigerian and Barbados.
On those states, baby. On those states.
Tochi?
Touch me.
Or whatever your name is?
Yeah, Tochi. I'm British and I'm Nigerian.
Really? I didn't know. I thought he was born in Nigeria.
I know he's proper
Really?
fresh, isn't it? He seems like he's
I
fresh.
didn't even know
I was
that.
born here but raised in Nigeria.
Please put your legs so I can secure myself. Okay, I didn't know that actually. So,
Julia.
I can introduce it.
so
Yeah,
yeah,
let's
introduce it please. 'Cause I don't know what to say.
Yeah.
Julia can introduce this because I'm quite shy right now for whatever reason. I'm not usually like this,
Maybe you're
but
nervous.
I'm nervous. I don't know what to say.
Basically, we want to discuss situations in the LGBT community.
Okay.
As black, gay males, there's not really any videos like where people are British talking about this
Exactly.
stuff.
There's no.
So we think it's really important to address certain issues. Number one being how hard it is to be in like relationships and stuff. Number two, I don't know what number two is.
No, go on. Keep naming it.
Number
'Cause
two, internalized homophobia. Internalized homophobia.
You did research before you come in.
No, I really want to talk about that because that's been on my mind lately. I even told Tochi before we started.
internalizing what?
Internalized homophobia is like when people be in the gay community like are homophobic against each other. Like
Yeah,
down low
that's
people
actually
are like
interesting
against
too.
feminine people.
Yeah.
Okay,
Do you know?
okay.
That's a
Crazy
great
to
one.
me. So anyway, the way we're going to start this video is everyone can say their own experiences regarding to relationships, regarding to all the topics that we just said, and we're going to give advice out to you guys that may be dealing with the same problems. So yeah. So who's going to start?
I think the first thing we should talk about is relationships. So then we all just go around talking
Okay,
about
yeah, that's
relationships.
fine. So we're going to cut that part out.
Go for it then. You start your relationships.
But relationship.
You're the one who's been. You've just come out. You're the most. You're the only one that's probably had more experience than all of us with a
Okay.
relationship.
And I'm the youngest, so.
Really? Okay, Kevin, I want to hear yours.
Relationship.
Yeah.
With my experiences, like I've always just like settled for like what's ever come my way. Like I've never like
Tell me about it.
I think I'm gonna say.
Oh my god, all these boys are probably going to hear.
No, probably not.
Jesus,
You know what it is that I actually like what you said, because now that I have my what I can tolerate now, I think I have settled for everything that I came out with as well.
Same here, we all have.
So,
just see me, boy. I feel like I've got the whole LGBT scraps. They've gone through everyone else and they come to me with nothing.
Crazy. But keep talking, Kevin.
Yeah, so like I just feel like I've just settled for anything that's just come my way. Not that like I was desperate or anything, but it's just I just, you know, just went with the flow and the river stopped flowing. So I think my advice.
Never trust a man that says let's go with the flow. It never stops flowing. That waterfall will be there till Tutu come in.
Yeah, and then another thing I've also experienced is like going in a relationship. Like I know that this person has like a flaw which I cannot stand, like maybe like he's a weed smoker. And
but you don't say anything, and they're going to change everything about you.
And I'll just be like, I'm going to ignore it. Maybe like throughout the relationship it will get better. It will not get better.
Because
it does not get better.
I know. That's what happens when you're like, oh, he
So we play a lot. We play so much. So yeah.
Should I play it again what I said?
Yeah, I think they heard you, don't worry. So
should I say again what I said?
Yeah, so my advice for relationships will be know your standard and don't settle for anything which is less than what you want. You know what you want and don't.
I like that.
Don't settle for. So like in October, like with the help of Junior, like that relationship, like I was going in and out. Like I don't know what was I thinking?
I don't know. I always said he was.
But you know, our thinking though, when you're
just
you
as
love
little.
Yeah, that's true.
You're never really thinking, to be honest. You don't use your brain. You only follow your heart.
And it's after then you regret it.
Went back and forth with this guy, and then like I was like, Junior was like after like a proper final breakup, Junior was like stay at my house for a week, and like through that I finally got over him. It just took a week.
That's true.
And I got and I got over him, and after that I noticed that I was settling for mediocre.
Because he met someone 10 times the man of that smurf.
A week after.
So did you feel like when you was with that guy that you couldn't see everything that was going wrong?
Yeah, definitely. Like he would do stuff and I was just still like go with it. Like he spat on me.
He really shut up?
Yeah, in the street, Oxford Street.
Spat on me, I still went with it. He cheated, I still went with it. I don't know.
Imagine. This little.
Just don't settle for all I can say is don't settle for anything which is below your standards. And yeah.
I feel, go on, Junice, you're next. Because the thing is that with me, I have to think about mine, because now that you guys are all talking, I've not really been in a relationship.
Same here. Now the person I had experienced more recently besides Kevin is Tochi. So you have to talk about your Nottingham.
I was speaking to this guy.
Can you guys see him? That's Tochi's beautiful self just right there. Go on, Tochi.
And we were talking for a while, so whilst we were dating, I was going kind of back and forth from here to Nottingham. And everything was going well. I studied, every time I'm around people, I try to analyze them. And with him, he's fine, but number one thing that I actually settled for was...
Wait.
He's on the down low. And I've always said I will never be with someone down low. But when I actually met him, I liked him and I fell for him, and he had a lot of the qualities that I wanted in a potential man, and he was very consistent, the most consistent person that I've actually ever dated. We were talking, and then all of a sudden he said, I think we should stop talking. So I said, what's the reason for this? And then he said, because I think I've done a lot of bad things. And then I said, like sleeping with people, because I already knew that. He said, yeah, and other bad things. And then all of a sudden I finally persuaded him to tell me. And then he said that he's been seeing other people and they could be potentials as well as me. That
And he didn't tell you all of this?
no, he didn't tell me all of it.
Oh,
No, he didn't tell me none of this, and I was traveling to Nottingham. But that was beside the point. My point is, how can you waste my time, my energy, my efforts for me to travel to you, and you didn't tell me any of this? And I feel like that's one of the issues we face in the community, that a lot of men are greedy. They're never satisfied with what they have in front of them.
And they think it's okay doing that.
Like
to them, it wouldn't be. You won't get a loser night's sleep over it.
Yeah.
You'd just be talking to someone else.
Yeah.
And the irony of it is, afterwards they'll ask you to be friends.
You imagine.
What are we friends for? Are we gonna fuck again? Sorry.
Tochi, did you see that?
I'm just my impression.
Dami, I've never heard him say
I've
that.
hardly ever heard him say that.
Sorry,
You was really feeling that way.
The energy was in you.
Yeah.
The energy was
How
in
are you
you.
upset?
Oh.
In the name of Jehovah.
So like, but I'm thinking like, I don't have sex with my friends. I don't feel the way I feel towards you, the way I feel.
And you never be able to
Yeah.
look at him like a friend.
Exactly. Like,
The attraction's there.
But he's hurt you. You
Yeah, and he's hurt me. Like, if I see him on the road, I might not even say hi and hello to you, because at the end of the day, your time in my life has expired, and you expired in a bad way anyway. Probably.
Because he never respected you.
Because you never respected my feelings, and you
Imagine.
thought it was okay for me to be friends with you. Like, whilst I'm interested in you, in a romantic way. I don't understand how that works.
Yeah.
But I feel like that's one issue. Like the whole
But you
greetings.
guys weren't together. Were you?
Sorry.
You guys were not together.
No, we were only dating.
Did you have
like
sex?
proper? Yeah.
Yeah, but he said you was exclusively seeing each
Yeah,
other.
we were exclusively seeing each other.
So it's like you're like.
It's like a way.
We were about
Yeah,
to get into a
it's like
relationship.
it's like a way of him saying that you're so for you to not sleep with anyone, but it's okay for him in a way because
Yeah.
you're exclusively. So you took it seriously, and
But he
knew it.
didn't.
And he didn't.
And he didn't plan to.
No.
What a waste of time.
So, but I feel like he was very greedy. But, I mean, I thought he was different from other gay men, but it turned out that he was just the same as a lot of them. Quite greedy.
And it's the same
another
story.
issue I have is, I think because he was in the down line, I think that's one lesson I've learned.
But you know what? Let me say something here. I feel like, did you believe that you was gonna be
Yes, he
in a
did.
relationship? You
Yeah,
thought you
he
were in a
did.
relationship.
He
we
really
were
did.
talking.
So
Dami,
you, but,
we were
and
talking.
you would tolerate to go on a relationship with the DL guy, being the fact that you've done so much to be who you are to this day.
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You've in terms of family, in
Yeah.
terms of all these things, you are amazing.
You
You know
just
who you are and everything.
Yeah.
So after all of that, you are now gonna put yourself in a box for somebody
Oh.
else who has never went through the experience you have went through, and you was going to almost enter a relationship with this guy.
I mean, yeah.
you don't
but-
feel guilty because me too. This
No, I
happened
don't
to me as
feel
well.
guilty because I mean he was doing a lot of things that a lot of the guys that I've dated has never done. Like
So
he
because
was
he's
talking
done
to me
all
every
of
day,
that,
and he had all the qualities that I
but
wanted.
then
in a
so
man.
how would you? Well, what do you want in a relationship? Don't you want to be able to be free with the guy that you are, to say that you two are been out there, you're able to just do whatever you want to do.
I mean,
nobody can look at
yeah,
you
but-
wrong. Do you know what I mean?
But to be honest with you, what's that called when you
But to
express
be
yourself?
honest, if
outside.
you stayed with what you truly wanted in the idea of the person you wanted in your head, you would have never even entertained him. That's a lesson for all of us to
Yeah,
do.
that's true.
We only get ourselves in this situation because if we have the whole when we say we want someone, we have an idea of someone,
Yeah.
but we still talk to these people that waste our time.
Yeah,
That's like what I said. Know your standards. Yeah.
And
Did
it's
you say-
easy because it's sorry.
It's
It's hard to be single all the time, because
Yeah.
you end up wanting someone.
Yeah.
And then they come along, they might show you something different that this person didn't show you.
Yeah.
And then this person shows you something different that that person
Not
showed.
everyone-
It's like everyone comes
everyone's
with
coming and
pieces.
telling everything.
So like you never get a whole person.
Yeah, you
so
never
it's
get a
always
whole
easy
bunch.
to when you see something different,
The
it
closest
could be
one.
something or something they
Yeah.
say, then you jump at
You
that
just jump
person,
at
then
that
it
person.
ends, then you see something
That's
different.
true.
Instead of you just remaining like
remaining.
thinking, that
Yeah,
whole
but I
person
feel like
you see.
yeah, that's true. But I feel like after going through quite a few, I wouldn't say relationships, like experiences with dating guys, it has definitely raised my what I want in a man. Like my standards are very high. Like my standards are high, and I feel like the next situation I get myself into, the person has to match up to it.
Good.
because I'm.
That's a good lesson. Though.
Yeah,
It sucks to have been through all of that. You know what I mean?
But at least you learned from it.
Because he's raised my standards.
But it's such an easy trap to get into. My experience is wreck after wreck, horrific tragedy, every single catastrophic word you can think of in it.
Just start from the first one, go from there.
Oh Lord, let's not. Let's start from the last one.
I'm gonna I don't know.
Interesting.
Well, basically, we went
Birmingham.
to Birmingham. For you lot that don't know, it's just like a city outside London. And we went there to like an event, and it was fun and whatever. And then we end up coming back with 2 men. Not like that, we just come back to London. It was the way it happened.
No, my one was like that.
Well, yeah, his one was like that, and
Guys, I wasn't even here because I don't even know. Have you guys told me this before?
Yeah.
You know.
So, his one was like that. He met the person at the club, and the person come with a friend, and then the friend come. It just all of us in my car, and we was driving here, and then along the road, me and the friend started, flirt and whatnot.
Intertwining.
Yeah.
Simple.
Sorry. So stupid. Intertwining. So then, that happened. Then we were speaking for a bit. Then we went on double dates, me and him.
Oh yeah, that was fun.
That was fun. And then from that double date, that's when I thought it was gonna go somewhere anyway. And then all of a sudden it stopped. Like literally just stopped. Like I can't. It just no.
Out of nowhere.
Out of nowhere.
Why do you guys like this?
It's crazy. And then. Like I remember 3 days went past and I didn't speak, and to be honest, I feel like when you're first getting to know someone, it's really important that you have a consistent type of communication every day, regularly. It's very important in the first stages of getting to know someone, because that's how you're building something. You're building trust. You're building that friendship. You're just building on each other, and you're getting to know each other. It's what's meant to happen. It's normal. And then for when you stop for 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, it's a problem. Like I've known you 2 weeks and I haven't spoken to you for 3 days now. It's like a bit of a problem. Then
so go on, Junior.
And then
not spoken.
And then like he messaged all of a sudden, and no, he didn't message when he wasn't talking to me. He was going back and bitching to the one he was seeing about everything, and he was making everything like seem more worse than it was, or really exaggerating points.
Wait, let me just chip in. Like, so I went to my one's house for his birthday, and like he must have called Junior's one, and then they were talking on the phone, and then he was like, "Oh, Junior's just a bit too much," and he was just bad mouthing Junior, and obviously me being a good friend, I obviously told Junior, and Junior did what?
And then he phoned me and was like, "How are you? Are you okay?" And I didn't understand why he was phoning me when he just phoned me and told me when he phoned me and his friend and said all of that nonsense. And what was even more annoying, because he was the one that was talking the whole of the conversation. He was talking, sometimes I would fall asleep. Oh, really? So annoying. He would talk so much for hours.
Whenever they're together,
you can ask how about that. It's true. So much times I'd be like, oh, and Fatima was there half the time as well. I'd put the phone on mute and he would just be talking.
What's he talking about? So he's saying that you're so much.
Yeah, and Junior tried so hard.
But he was trying so hard, and I wasn't doing not much more than a person should be doing when they're trying to get to know someone.
Ridiculous.
Well, he sounds like he's a bit retarded.
Yeah, he is, and he was so strung up over his ex as well. Like, and that's one thing I'm getting sick and tired of. I keep attracting people who have problems, and like I'm not Oxfam. I'm not a charitable organisation for the helpless. I'm not here to be helping with your problems.
Help out.
Yeah, I mean I mind. I'm getting tired of it. Jesus Christ, helping people through this problem. Who's gonna help me when I'm feeling a bit down? Jesus Christ. You meant to.
I think it needs to always be equal. It needs to be mutual as well. You need to not just be like you coming in, okay, I got all these issues. Don't come with a whole bunch of baggage.
Exactly.
It always should be mutual. That's what I think personally. Because for me, if I meet a guy and he may be going through a few things, I want a guy that will be able to support me with the issues that I'm dealing with. Because I'm always going through something.
Exactly.
But not that I'm going to come and find someone to battle my problems for me. Someone to fight my wars for me. No. But I want to be able to be your warrior, but you be my warrior as well.
And then I noticed something as well. So the time that he wasn't speaking to me, he was obviously talking and trying to rekindle things with his ex, which obviously didn't work out because I saw the ex on Jack today. So, like, it's so funny because these people, then they do what they do and they make you think something's wrong with you, and then out of the blue they just message you, and then when it always comes off that like you stop talking to them or you stop they're like placing the blame, so they always come back with the same shit and nothing ever changes and they're still shifting blame. He always says something like, oh, you're so good looking, you're actually, I feel like you're too good to me, you're too good for me, I don't see what you see in me, all this stuff. If that's what you see, then why the hell would you muck around with something then, isn't it? Obviously I'm too good for him. His shoes were disastrous.
So let me say my own.
Dami,
And I'm not even gonna say my own. Like, you guys went to detail and stuff. I'm not even gonna say my own. I'm just gonna say in compilation of all the guys that I've spoken to, as you know, for these years that I've been talking to men. I just feel like the biggest thing a lot of guys like to. My biggest issue is that I've always been up for guys that were
below your standard.
Not below my standard, but they were in the closet.
Yeah.
And I've always, as you guys see my Q&A video of being a Nigerian gay, and you guys know me, like you know me, I think you should know me by now, but if you don't know, I've come up to my family and I've done so much in terms of being who I am today to do the things that I'm doing now. And when I'm in a, talking to a guy and stuff, I don't judge. Like, if you have not went through my struggle yet, I will pray that you want to be able to own up to that. That's what I would expect.
So you give him
Do you know what I mean? So I give a chance, because why? I know the difficult challenges I go through it. I'm not gonna say because you've not done what I've done yet, I'm not gonna talk to you because it's unfair. Because I understand the challenge that comes with it. So of course, but one thing I don't like is I'm so myself. I don't want you to try to hide me just so that it can make it easier for you. Because it's unfair to me. Imagine me that I went through the struggle when I was young to not be gay, but now I have that chance to be myself. Why do I have, because of you, that at the end of the day you're not really doing that much to me, to be fair. You just, whatever shit you was doing wasn't enough for me to go through and be somebody else for you. Do you know what I mean? Why do I have to do all of that? Do you know what I mean? And I've done that for so long, and I think that's my biggest mistake. And I advise you guys, be yourself and don't go below your standards. Know your worth. Your worth is so important. Like, yourself is nothing. There's no one like you. Do you know what I mean? So imagine what I'm trying to do now is, I never really looked at myself as anything, to be fair. I always thought I was just, anyone. Like, I didn't value myself, I didn't love myself. But this year I told myself I'm gonna love myself so much. Whatever I don't like to happen to me shouldn't happen to me. So if a guy can't treat me the way I deserve to be treated, then sorry, we're just not going to be able to be compatible. If we cannot be compatible together, if you don't like me being a makeup artist, if you don't like me being on YouTube, if you don't like me and doing what I'm doing, if you cannot support me, then I'd rather just be myself. I'd rather just date Damilola and get to know Damilola. There's so much things I don't know about myself anyways. So, you know what I mean? So that's just me. That's all I'm going to say, really. Because the details are not even important. It's basically your story in different situations. But it's just that I've dealt with that for so long. As soon as you look at her again, you're like, wow, I've never met anyone like you. But really and truly, they're just like the next Dick, and then not Dick, but Harry, Tom, Dick, Harry. The next Tom, the next Harry. They're just like any other person. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, that's what I think.
Good example. Okay. So when I go out, right, this actually has to do with every single one of us. When we all go out, besides Dami, he's always one fully dressed unless he wears a fishnet top.
I don't dress.
But his makeup, his face is always like this.
Not like this though, just like concealer and foundation.
Like this.
The last time at Scala, you went in.
Did I?
Yes, Dami.
Scala?
Yes, you went in, boy.
When was Scala?
Your last one was a long time ago.
And I went in?
Yeah.
It was gonna go like
It was a time I wore the socks, the white socks, and the hot pants, and you wore. Yeah, I know he was wearing. He was wearing your red Adidas.
Oh, this
he was
is
wearing
the fish
black.
net.
It wasn't like,
The black red hat. Yeah, it was. It was.
It wasn't like, okay, I know it's
So,
I saw pictures.
like, that's just an example, but when we go out, obviously, if we're going into a gay club, into a gay environment, an LGBT event, I don't see why you shouldn't be allowed to dress how you want to dress, because the only place you can fully be who you want to be, dance how you want to dance, do whatever you want to do and not be judged for it.
Yeah.
That's why we have those clubs. So I find it really irritating when you go there and you still have gay people that are judging you.
And ask you where your clothes.
Or wear your clothes,
It's
or
in
why
my
are you dressing like that, or why are you dancing so much, why are you sweating, why are you, I'm here to have a good time, I'm here to dance, I'm not here to stand around and look at everyone
look
here
pretty.
and sight
Look like a model.
Is it a skyscraper?
I do that, I'm in the corner.
It's
just-
really annoying. Like they judge and they whisper,
judge, yeah.
they laugh
They
at
point,
you,
they
and
stare.
all of this stuff when they should not be doing that,
They
because
should,
this
yeah.
is the one place where we should be able to be free.
Yeah.
Now, if it was a straight club, you know, I can understand, but not in a gay club, and that is
Actually, yeah.
where this internalized thingy
Homophobia.
bob definitely is right.
Yeah, that's right.
Another example of internalized homophobia is certain guys would be like, I'm not going to talk to a feminine guy. What do you mean you're not going to talk to a feminine guy?
Yeah, but you're good enough to fuck.
That's what I was going to say.
Yeah,
If
wait, let me see
talk,
that
let me
hole
talk.
and how pink
If-
it is, how ripe it is.
Families watch my YouTube.
If-
Families, the husband and the wife, they
Oh, well, they can do it. I'm sure they.
Listen, no, let me
Tochi, would you
talk.
shut up after you said the F word? That was bad.
Can I talk?
Well, you said it
I
loud.
know certain guys, like, just like for their preference, they don't like feminine guys. Like for their preference, they don't like them. Like their dick probably won't even get hard over a feminine guy. But if your dick can get hard over a feminine guy, and you're telling me that you don't like feminine guys, then why do you wanna fuck me?
He's right.
Why on this planet would you wanna
Listen,
fuck me?
sometimes you need to be explicit.
That is so
because that way
annoying.
You get stuff across.
That is
You
so
can't be all
annoying.
nice, You have to be raw.
That
sometimes.
is really annoying.
So annoying. And they're the ones to judge in the street. Oh no, it's those ones. Oh my god,
Batty
that
man. Look at that batty
And then
man.
online, it happened to me once. Online, I got a message. Sorry today, you was looking bare nice. You keep. After you was there laughing and joking with your friends. A lot of gay people do that as well, especially in Top Man when we work there. Like, they'll come in, oh my god, look at this gay.
Let me say mine.
That's that gay person that was in the club.
Yeah.
That's that, oh my god, that's that one that wears that. They're giggling and stuff. Like, are you stupid or not? I'm the sales advisor, you're obviously going to need my help. And then you have to come to me and ask me for help after you was just
Laughing at me, like, how do you expect me to help you?
It's ridiculous.
How just
So
help
stupid.
them.
When you're like, and when the people see like us in the street, oh my god, they're gay. Oh my god. And you know what's so funny? We are actually just going about our business. How much times in life I just go about my business? I'm just probably walking from my house
I think
to the
when me
shop.
and you hang out, when we're all together, it's like
terrible.
London has turned
It's
down.
terrible.
And then London is like, literally, people were like, oh my god.
It's terrible.
Remember we went to the train and I was just.
he was oily. And girl,
Fixing his makeup.
he just had to like, pat it down, and these two black boys, they had nothing to say until they walked out the train. They were like, God have mercy.
But when the doors opened on the train,
That's
why
what
couldn't
you
they say anything?
Why would you think to our
Why did you
faces?
even need to say anything?
God should have mercy. But look at us. What do you mean God should have
God
mercy?
has had mercy, babe.
God should have mercy on you.
Maybe you
Your
should just
mercy-
take it as a compliment.
Yeah, Lord have mercy, mercy down.
God should have mercy on you with your crusty orange. I saw them.
I don't know. I'm very used to people staring at me. I just
Look at Tochi. Tochi, you trust me? No, you saw.
I just don't know. I'm
It's
not used
obvious
to it.
to
I'm not
stare
gonna
at
get used.
Tochi. You would have to.
What do you mean it's
especially his
obvious?
walk. this the walk, this
Listen.
the push Dami. Look at Dami's face down. You can't.
I am not gonna get used to you staring at me. I'm not gonna expect people staring at me. If you stare at me, I'm gonna stare at you back. Why are you staring at me for? It's like staring at me for having eyes.
You have to.
So what if I'm gay?
You're actually used to it, you know.
Yeah, but sometimes sometimes we always take it so bad because we're used to.
I know you need to.
Maybe it's a good stare.
Yeah, sometimes when people stare at you,
Maybe
like,
it's a good stare.
they're looking at you because you're beautiful.
Yeah,
Staring at you because you're nice.
you're handsome, so why wouldn't they look?
Get a friend.
But it depends on who it is, to be honest. Because sometimes it was like,
Yeah, sometimes it's a nasty stare and I can just see
it
it.
depends. But you have to make your own judgment. That's how you know.
Yeah, but sometimes
Make
the
your own
stare
judgment.
comes out of nowhere. Like they're giving it a dirty look, literally for no reason. I mean, sometimes I've come up the stairs, or I've come down, and I've seen people, and suddenly, and it's like, Jesus.
Why are you screwing?
I haven't even seen the platform, and I'm already seeing their faces. Like,
Oh Lord Jesus. Lord have mercy.
it's terrible, you know. Look at us, 4 fine young men, and still haven't had a decent relationship.
Gay issues. How do we cope with these problems?
Like
what-
we've been coping.
Doing our thing.
I don't know, like
I think that for me, the way to cope with it is to focus on yourself.
Yeah.
I don't.
It's not to seek relationship. I know it sounds like I know we're all gonna want to be with someone and we're all going to seek relationship here and there, but at the end of the day, if that's the only thing you focus, you actually just drown in these problems.
Distress.
Yeah. You get what I'm saying? You drown in these problems.
You.
So focusing on yourself and loving yourself and just treating yourself like you're the king and the queen.
And sometimes it's
so,
just fun just to
you know what I
flirt.
mean?
Flirt
And
is
go out
so,
as well. I think,
yeah,
guys,
flirt.
going out is as well. Going out, and what Junior taught me is just not always.
Expecting someone to talk to you.
Not that, but just to go out and not be.
Stush.
Not stush. Just go out and be happy. Like, be happy as a person. So that everyone can see.
If someone's
who
looking
you
at
are.
you, look at them back.
Yeah.
That's
Because
smile.
I don't always, I go out sometimes and I've never ever approached anyone in my life.
Same here.
I don't know how to do it. I'd rather just not say anything. Even if I like a guy and I see a guy and he's cute, I just don't say anything. And, you know what I mean? That's one of my issues that I deal with. Because I'm
Unless I'm
a
drunk.
very shy person. Even if I'm drunk, I've never really been drunk anyways. So, but now I feel like being happy, they see that you're happy, it makes you more welcoming. Imagine just going to a club and you're looking like this. Do you know what I mean? People are just gonna make a judgment out of you.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So that's what I feel. What can you listen to what we're saying, Kevin, please? So yeah. So what did I say, Kevin? What was the advice that I was giving out?
Just go out and be happy and
Yes,
be you.
happy, be you, and focus on yourself and love yourself.
Yeah,
Because there's
that's
no
what I'm
one-
doing right now.
Yeah, there's no one but you. There's no one else. in this
Because people
world
ask me, and I just, I love being single.
Look at them silence in that room. Oh my god.
I mean,
What's wrong with enjoying being
There was
single
silence,
though?
boy.
I don't see
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong
with me,
this.
what I always tell myself is very similar to what Dami always says. Just try and focus on yourself. And me and Junior always argue about this. I believe everything will happen at the right time.
Yes, amen.
And right now, I believe, for me especially, like, I need to focus on what I need to focus on. Build the future for myself, and
Yes.
everything will happen at the right time. That's how
We don't argue about that. We argue because I don't like that saying. I just find it so I find it so annoying.
that everything will
We're
happen at the right time.
Oh, it gets on my nerves sometimes. I feel like sometimes people just say it for the sake of saying it.
Oh,
They don't
is
have
that why you
anything
don't like
else to
it?
say.
So-
Yeah.
But in terms of relationship, that's what I think. And I also feel like if you're getting like proper watch, you have to understand that you're different. I know I'm very different in a lot of ways. So when people give
We're all
me dirty
different,
looks,
you know.
we're all different.
Yeah, we're all
So
different.
if you like give me dirty looks, good looks, that's none of my business. Because I know I'm
But then my
wonderful.
issue is-
I know I do what I'm meant to do, and I'm very focused.
Listen
So
to him. What he's
you know,
saying is very good.
you should be worried. You should be worried when people aren't really paying attention. That's when you
like
should
what
be
Dami
worried.
said, if you don't have
Yes.
patience, you ain't pop him.
Ain't popping.
Yeah, popping.
Not popping.
But my issue is, why does everyone have to have like, and why do you have to be my business for? Because I'm not in your business. I'm not watching what you're watching. So why are you watching me? Is that wrong to think?
What do you mean? I mean,
Is that wrong to think?
yeah, but no, but the thing is, Kevin, like, they're watching you because you're confident, and that's something that they can't look at your life.
So guys,
the other guys.
I think we've brought across a great message across to our
I hope we did.
viewers and stuff. Like, guys, if you want to see more videos like this, please comment down below. I actually, enjoy doing videos with my friends, and you guys are gonna see a lot of videos where I just bring in my friends randomly because that's with cool people.
Wait, I would like to thank actually Damilola for actually like sharing your platform with us.
Oh,
This is amazing. It's true.
Thank you, Dami.
Without you, we wouldn't be where we are today.
Oh, Tochi, you hug me as well. Oh, so cute.
Oh my god.
Okay, we're
I
in the
look on
video.
fleek though. Look at me.